the winner of the My Park Championship and reveal the brand new park.
In reality, I'm just an average Joe with a simple life.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Tonight, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Denver Nuggets. Well, for Denver, coming off a loss in the first game of the season, they'll no doubt be anxious to put tonight's contest in the win column and avoid an 0-2 start. Almost ready for tip-off, but first a moment to talk about something that often gets overlooked, defense. Kenny, who are the most impressive defenders in the NBA right now?
Well, defense doesn't get overlooked by championship teams, and I'm going to name some guys who either played on championship team or continue.
The Nuggets have a Western Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend home court. Welcome to the Pepsi Center in Denver. This game marks the end of a road trip for Oklahoma City. They're looking to snag one here before heading back home. And Mudiay is out with the injury. He'll be missed.
Well, since the last game when we saw him move the ball, sticking too much.
Freak.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. He knows one of the hardest parts on scoring against this defense has to do with their prolific shot blocker, Serge Ibaka. He told me he's one of those guys who can get in your head a little bit because he's so mobile. You often don't see him coming. And Kevin, you add in his great rebounding and ability to hit from mid-range, and he's always an X factor for them. Back to you.
And as always, Doris, thank you. And Cantor drops them both. Denver in the lead. Martin passes to Fareed. Nice move. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. He was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
Waiters, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. Gray inside. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Looking at Denver, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Grizzlies.
And I really felt in watching that game that they needed to abandon the three-point shot. It wasn't there. The percentage was horrific, but yet they continue to try and knock them down.
And I really think that's what did them in. Sometimes it's just not there for you on the perimeter, and you can't try to shoot yourself out of a bad shooting night from outside.
Down to 5 on the shot clock, and Waiters kicks to Gray. No good. Nuggets have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Here's Barton, defended by Ibaka. Floats one up. He lays it in.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Thunder trailing by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's Gray. Here's Cantor. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Fareed down low. Defended by Ibaka. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. A different look for Denver. The Laverne, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Chandler comes in for Gallinari. And it's Gary Harris in for Barton. Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Thunder. .133 left to play here in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Harris dishes to Bradley. Shot is off. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Yeah, you know, these are two teams clearly on opposite ends of the continuum in this conference. I mean, this is a team they rightly feel they can beat every time they take the court with them.
The shot by Chandler, wide open. The offensive rebound, and it's blocked by Adams. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. And Waiters has it in the corner. Shot from the low block. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Waiters got his first points in this one. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood.
Here's Barton taking a look at the Thunder. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Canner. Freak is out there with Payne, and it's Waiters in at the 3, the small forward.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. Second, the Thunder.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Payne passes to Gray. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Thunder trailing by 6. And Waiters kicks to Payne. Feeds it to Ibaka. Unloads from 9. That's good. Ibaka's got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Harris dishes to Nurkic. And that one goes long.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Waiters passes to Payne. Dishes to Gray.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. As long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
Durant's checked in for Freak.
Now into the lineup, the Thunder.
And we're through.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half.
Now on the court, your very own.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. Jones, he's checked in for Nurkic. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Freak's checked in for Courtney Lee. They've got Jones. Bradley is out there with Will Barton. Then there's Kenneth Faried. And it's Gallinari in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And here's a look at some stats for Westbrook. He's coming off an excellent season. First in assists, 5th in steals, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And dropping dimes, too. I mean, led the league in assists, and he's an absolute magician with the basketball.
And the first one at the line is good. And he can't hit the second. The Thunder leading by 3. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. For Oklahoma City, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Out to the right wing. Here's Barton. Banked in off the glass. Barton's got 7.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Your Nuggets dancers.
Denver making a switch here. Burns checked in, and a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Payne's checked in. And it's the Thunder with the ball, trailing by 10. So the Thunder 5 right now. Gray in at shooting guard. Adams is out there with McGarry. Then it's Lee, and it's Payne in at the 1. Gray's shot is off. Here's Barton. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Kenny the Jet, Danilo Gallinari. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game. What'd you like about his performance, Shaq?
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.